AskReddit by Kingslayer 196353. What is normal to men but weird to women? Me and the bros have been friends for like 15 years. I think we have a total of 3 pictures together, haha. Lost some friends and mentors over the last few years. Realized I don't have pictures with some of them. I have now made sure to try and grab a group photo where I am out with everyone, even if it's not shared. I really hate photos of myself, but I realize the regret of not saving a memory is worse. My best friend proposed to his girlfriend. My girlfriend goes, "How'd he do it?" I'm like, "IDK, I assume he just got down on a knee." She asked when the wedding is. I said, "IDK, I assume I'll get an invitation with the date." Also, if they just got engaged, in what world would they already have any wedding details planned out? Edit. Marriage is a discussion that should always be had and agreed upon before engagement, with the moment of proposal itself being the only potential surprise. So there are of course couples that will work out the details beforehand as part of those discussions. Deleted. Or how men can, like, spend over an hour together, having fun, enjoying themselves, and such, and yet speak less than 20 sentences total during that time. Deleted. A crossover of multiple circles of friends. That sidestep to unstick your nutsack. Women do it too when we have a bubble stuck if YKYK. When you walk behind a woman up the stairs, you truly evaluate the architectural design and thinking that went into them by looking down. I look down purely because I'm short enough to be able to be farted on in the face when I'm walking even one stair behind a girl of the same age. Using your piss stream to clean crap streaks in a toilet bowl. I was on the toilet the other day complaining to my husband about the state our kid left the inside of the toilet. He shrugged and told me to just pee it off. I explained it doesn't work that way. Pants with pockets in the front. Pants with pockets. Walking around outside topless. My cousin is a very avid runner, and is in great shape. He was doing some long training runs with his shirt off during the summer because it was hot as hell, and apparently it made the neighbor lady very uncomfortable, and she sent him a very strongly worded letter about it. It was kind of hilarious, but at the same time we were like, okay, this is very common behavior. How is this offensive? The one who gets roasted the most is probably our star of the group. We insult because we love. I always looked at it as being ironically insecure. Everybody, including him, knows we're talking shit because he's doing big things. All fun and games. Accidentally walking behind a woman at night and quickly going to the other side of the road or slowing down to create distance so you don't seem like a creep. I run on all fours towards her. Doing nothing. And nothing is not a void waiting to be filled. Nothing is the activity being performed. Having no decorations whatsoever. Honestly, while I agree that many women love to make their places cozy, and I would too, I've avoided it in places I wasn't planning to settle down in because it gives me more of a sense of being trapped. To be fair though, I do have a few mental illnesses. Being friends with someone and knowing absolutely nothing about them. Yup. Share a hobby and a similar demeanor. Talk about hobby. See you next time. Several years back, my wife and I moved abroad. Our first Christmas back in the US, we had separate guys' ladies' nights to catch up with our old friends. When we got back that night, she was able to give me an update on everyone because for the past few hours they just sat in a circle and took turns talking about their lives. When she asked me about the guys, I responded, "I dunno, we just ordered pizza and played video games." Sleeping on a mattress on the floor with no sheets and only one flat yellow pillow. You've never even been to my place. Not having any real friends to support them through tough times. This is particularly true of boomers. I hope it won't be the same for my generation. As I watch my parents and their friends get old, sick, and die, I see that none of the men visit each other in hospital or even know why their friends are sick. My mom and her female friends spend their days checking in on and taking care of each other. But when a husband gets sick, there is no one except their wife to take care of them. The only exception in my parents' friend group was the gay male couple. They had a community of gay men supporting them. That's because, as they said above, they don't do details and they pride in that. That's why the women get so much of that work, and if the man is single or widowed, then he is most likely lonely unless he has a woman in his life. Using shampoo, conditioner, body wash and face wash from the same bottle. Women are marketed to differently and society has given them higher beauty standards. That's really the only explanation I can come up with. Shit and then sit on the toilet another hour. What is the reason for this? Is it just because you enjoy the solitude? Because women do this too, but we sit in our cars. It's the only place we can be alone. Strapping something down and saying that's not going anywhere. Hey, I do that every morning when I put on my bra. Walking weirdly to unstick your balls. Washing your hair every time you shower. There's a certain length where you don't have any other option. If it's very short or long, it's not an issue. It's that in between where it stands up at odd angles that kind of forces you. Randomly start thinking about World War II. Not for female history buffs. We feel your pain. Pissing standing up. Perhaps I am the odd one out, however I've known several women that do pee standing. Stopping to pick up a good stick. Or a nice skipping rock. One of the best presents my wife ever gave to me. The worst part is I'm not allowed to use it.